Welcome to Political Pulse UK. Today we're diving into a developing crisis at the Metropolitan Police, where shocking allegations have rocked Britain's largest police force. Sir Mark Rowley, the Met Commissioner, has condemned reprehensible and completely unacceptable behaviour.
Corrupt clique of officers engaging in absolutely reprehensible behaviour. They're racist, they're misogynist, they're bragging about excess use of force, and they're showing a complete disregard for the people of London that they serve. It's bound to anger members of communities. I completely recognise that, and it will probably cause some to question the trust they hold the police in. We depend upon that trust to succeed in the policing of London. We've acted with rigour, determination and pace as we've confronted this case. Within 48 hours, 10 individuals were suspended from duty, away from being able to harm the public. Others were restricted, and we've broken up the local teams at Charing Cross.
After 9 officers from Charing Cross station were suspended over serious misconduct allegations. This latest scandal raises profound questions about police reform, accountability, and public trust in 2025. The suspended officers face potential dismissal following allegations of excessive force and using discriminatory and misogynistic language. This comes after an undercover documentary exposed troubling conduct within the force. What's particularly concerning is that this isn't an isolated incident, but part of a pattern that's plagued the Met for years. Sir Mark Rowley's statement represents a critical moment for police governance. The Commissioner has taken a firm stance, but the question remains: is this enough to address deep-rooted cultural issues? How effective can top-down reform really be when problems appear so systemic? These allegations strike at the heart of police legitimacy. Recent polling shows public confidence in UK policing has reached historic lows. How can trust be rebuilt when each scandal erodes faith in those sworn to protect? And what does this mean for community policing strategies being implemented across Britain? Parliament's response has been swift, with cross-party calls for comprehensive reform. The Home Secretary has promised transformative measures, but critics argue we've heard similar promises before. Is there political will for meaningful change, or will this become another chapter in a cycle of scandal and temporary outrage? Britain isn't alone in confronting police misconduct. Looking at reform models from Scandinavia to New Zealand, what lessons could UK governance adopt? The most successful approaches balance accountability with support for officers working with integrity. The Metropolitan Police stands at a crossroads. These suspensions may represent either a genuine turning point or merely another temporary response to public pressure. What's clear is that in 2025, policing by consent requires transparency, accountability, and decisive action against misconduct. The coming weeks will reveal whether this represents a watershed moment for British policing or simply another false dawn.